Hello everyone, my name is Premjit Singh and welcome to Brightpoint Infotech's podcast where we dive deep into enterprise tech, digital transformation and future of intelligent operations. And in today's episode, we are going to discuss about finance and operations and the leader in the finance and operations domain would not, miss this session. And joining me is Shannon Walsh, our sales manager for North America and longtime advisor to organization implementing Microsoft Dynamics 365. Welcome, Shannon, to this podcast.
Hey, thanks so much, Prem. Always a pleasure to talk and tell the audience what's next in the Dynamics world.
Absolutely. So Sharon, let's start. We have seen that, Microsoft take big leaps
Yeah.
this year with Dynamics 365 finance and operation, especially in 2025. And, this is not an ERP anymore, if I'm right. There are a lot of feature functionalities that which they have added, AI things.
Yeah, I mean you're right, right? This isn't just an ERP anymore, is the question, and I mean not at all, right? So D365 finance and operation, what we've seen is evolved more into a unified intelligent platform, and what that means, it connects finance, operations, the supply chain in real time, which is pretty important right now in this day and age,
Right.
across all departments, across multi geographies, which ultimately what it's doing is helping upper mid market, emerging enterprise organizations make smarter, faster decisions with agility.
Right, right. Shannon, particularly this year's updates bringing something game changing, now embedded AI copilots. So if you want to tell us something, what that means in day-to-day operations.
Yeah, I mean, when you think of AI, Copilot, rewinding back some time ago, you instantly would start thinking about chatbots. So, Microsoft Copilot isn't your standard chatbot. It's a fully integrated into the Dynamics 365 ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
So, imagine your finance team needing to find a specific invoice, for example. So what someone on the finance team can do now is they can just type in, show me, for example, Intel IQ Corporation, right? $25,000 invoice from January 2025, and boom, it's done, right?
Right,
So that's an example. I mean, it does go further. We can, for example, it can summarize fixed asset books, to automate reconciliations, or even to generate those month-end reports, which those in the finance organization or departments, they will understand that could save so many hours of work
right.
and reduces that overall risk of error. So it's very complementary to someone in that department.
Absolutely. So we are talking about AI that doesn't just assist, it accelerates.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
it's insight driven and action oriented. Okay. So finance teams, they're now empowered to shift from more reactive work to that strategic decision making.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And Shannon, another area that's evolved is analytics, real-time dashboards, anomaly detection. So walk us through that.
Yeah. I mean, I heard this great statement just actually a number of years ago, like data is the new oil, right?
Right.
So um, D365 finance and operation, it now offers that real-time data analytics, proactive flagging. So say you're say you're in retail, and you see a sudden drop in regional sales. So
Hmm.
you can now instantly identify what that root cause is. You can
Okay.
adjust your strategy. You can monitor performance on dashboards. So with that industry specific planning templates, those retail organizations can forecast with more precision than ever before. So just want to give retail as an example.
Right, right. Sounds like finance has gone from hindsight to foresight. Yeah. Now let's talk about bank reconciliation, Shannon. Something every finance team deals with. What's new there?
Well, a major upgrade. The system now auto matches up to about 95% of transactions with ledger entries. So discrepancies are highlighted with those audit trails. So individuals, clerks can cancel payment journals directly from the worksheet. So it's straightforward now. It's faster, it's cleaner, it eliminates a lot of that end of month headaches that a lot of finance folks experience on a monthly basis.
Okay, got it. Got it. So Shannon, now we work with a lot of global clients. The compliance challenges can be intense. What's the role of the new Globalization Studio here?
Globalization Studio. Well, this is one of my favorite features, right? It localizes a number of things like tax rules,
Mm-hmm.
languages, accounting standards, so IFRS, GAAP, you name it. So for a company expanding, for example, into South America, um, you know, Globalization Studio, what it'll do is it just automatically adjusts for those local tax laws. So it issues invoices in Portuguese and ensures that reports are audit ready. So that's a that's a pretty cool feature.
Yeah, that's a huge win for multinational finance teams.
Yeah, it just simplifies complexity at
Yeah.
scale, right? When you're talking about multinationals.
Right. And Shannon, what about system extensibility, customization without compromising stability?
Yeah, extensibility tools. You can add custom fields or workflows, such as like tracking fragility level
Hmm.
in logistics without touching any core code. So it's secure, upgrade friendly, and aligns with Microsoft's best practices.
Right, right. Okay. Shannon, last but not the least, tell us
Yeah.
about the new immersive homepage experience for accounts payable teams.
Yeah. Well, number one is designed for productivity. So an AP clerk can now get a real-time dashboard. They can look at things that's important to them, such as pending payments, approvals, vendor messages. So all in one view. Um, so with things like task prioritization um, and alerts for things like overdue payments, it will help the team focus on what truly moves the needle for those individuals.
Exciting, exciting.
Yeah.
So it really sounds like, Microsoft is eliminating friction across the board, right from insights to execution.
Yeah, I mean, an observation that's the goal, right? So,
Yeah.
um, and the proactive risk management tools in 2025, they take it even further. So things like predicting risks,
Hmm.
running what if simulations, integrating compliance checks directly into workflows. So yeah.
Right, right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shannon. And to our listeners, this isn't just about the updates on the F&O side. It's about reshaping how organizations operate, scale, and thrive in today's digital economy. And Shannon, before we wrap up, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, D365 Finance and Operations in 2025 is Microsoft's boldest step, right? When it comes to bringing intelligence, automation, and flexibility into an enterprise. So if you haven't explored what's possible, like now's the time. So we highly recommend reaching out to us and very happy to help.
Yeah, and if you are wondering where to get started or want a tailored assessment, you can drop us a line at info@brightpointinfotech.com, and we'll be happy to support you. And Shannon, thanks again for your time. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Prem. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Shannon.